Okay guys, continuing on, this is the Gen 6 454 for the Corsair 25. I got the Bank 1 head on, and just kind of want to show some of my thought process when I'm building an engine. Something I failed to mention a while ago was when I drop the pistons in, a lot of guys will leave the block just level, and the cylinders are on like a 45-degree angle, and they'll drop rags in the cylinder wall and all that jazz to protect everything. Or at a minimum, you want to slip you know, like these rubber guides over the threads of the connecting rod bolts. That's not one, I'm just showing that. But where I'm going with this is, why the hell do all that when you can use gravity to your advantage? I always stand the block up vertically. I don't have to put anything in the cylinders. I've never had one cylinder strike or any sort of issue. I do go ahead and put these guides on. The most critical thing is to make sure that as you're putting it together, that the journal is at its lowest point. That way, when you drop the piston in, you want to ease the piston down where the oil rings are about a quarter of an inch above the top of the head, and then one blow with a rubber mallet or a heavy hammer, like a 4-pound, like this east wing, and then, you know, like one blow, and then that piston should drop in. And where I'm going that, the same thing with installing the head. This is for some strange reason, this is a really tall engine stand, so everything's up really high. So what I do is I've got this awesome little, you know, stand here, and I'll get a hold of the head. And the reason I'm mentioning this, this can be really dangerous if you're not well protected. I'll put a bolt right there, and then I'll put a bolt right here in that corner. Okay. And that way, when I'm ready to put the head on, let me just drop that so it's out of the way. I've got the deck flat, and then I literally, you know, I have this sitting on the bench. I grab hold of this with the left hand, the other one with my right hand. I lift straight up. It wants to tip a little bit, but at a minimum, all you got to do then is just reach up with your thumb and kind of hold control of it. Walk off the thing. Step up on your platform. Now you're up nice and high. Drop this baby straight down. You're not trying to go at it at an angle and risk slipping or marring the head gasket. Again, use gravity to your advantage. Now, like this, you're hovering over it. You're up high, so you're even a tall guy. I mean, you'd have to be 6'5" to be able to just stand here and look down, you know, obviously when these bolts are not in place, and look down and see where your gaskets, you know, where to once you settle in one spot. So with this little step, it allows you to look down, and when you set the head down, there's no movement whatsoever, no risk of any debris, or just, you know, no scarring or marring or anything. So, and the reason I'm making this video is because I just torqued up all the head bolts, and then after you go through the sequence of, I go one sequence at 20 foot-pounds, then I go one sequence at about 35 foot-pounds, then I go ahead and go up to 50, and then your long bolts are going to end up at 75, and your short bolts are going to end up at 65. Or they could be as low as 70 and 60. Sometimes I'll split the difference and just go, you know, 73, 63. But this one, it's 65 and 75. But after you do that one torque sequence, or those 3 sequences, you wait about 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, let everything kind of settle, and then you come back and you do one more torque, and then you're ready to go. And that's why I'm making this video. I'm just kind of eating the clock to get ready to do one more sequence. I'm not going to video the other head, there's no point, but again, what I'll do is I'll stand it up where this deck is perfectly flat, and put the and other stool on the other side to make it nice and simple. And then before the day ends, I'll shoot a video of the installation and the timing of the engine. So that should be it. Thanks, guys.